Hi, welcome. My name is Onesmus Weru. I am the leader for Three Strands International, an organization that deals with bringing together pastors and church leaders, especially in Eastern Africa. We develop them. We are about discipling, equipping, empowering pastors and church leaders and deploying them out and giving them a leadership narrative that will help them to be able to engage more with their people in their leadership. But I would like to talk about my friend. His name is John Sullivan. He has written a wonderful book, A New Model for Leadership. And John Sullivan, I know him, and I think he's becoming a darling of Eastern Africa because in the last several years now, he has come here in Nairobi and parts of Kenya, and he has been discussing in his book some critical leadership issues, and especially one of the key things is that whoever wants to be great must be a servant. And actually that is a direct quote from the Bible. And so I just want to commend this book. I want to say something about what that book has done to us. In Africa, leadership is a great thing. In Africa, the kingdom of God is an issue that is not clearly understood. And leadership, pull out Jesus out of it and the concept of servanthood, and you realize that leadership is just a myth. It is just not there. And so John, in his books, discusses something that is so critical for empowering Africans and bringing out an African leadership dialogue that is so critical and brings in a perspective that is special. And so I just want to commend John Sullivan because we have used this book and we have seen God do tremendous things in the churches in Africa. Pastors are becoming servant leaders. Pastors are understanding that you serve. You want to become great, you must serve. And he discusses the strategies that Jesus used. He talks about the 5 great pillars that Jesus Christ himself used. And he talks about phrases like preparation, picking the potential leaders, enabling them, empowering them, deploying them. You know, and these are critical things that we all need. He talks about leadership traits in this book. And here in Africa, he talks about leadership traits. My goodness, I don't know, but he discusses what is it to be compassion, to have humility, and to have impartiality and be in integrity, and these things that are critical to leadership, truthworthiness. You know, to be truthful in what you do and how you go about that. So I really want to commend my friend John Sullivan. We have taught with him in many parts of Kenya here, and I've used personally his leadership book in Uganda, in Tanzania, in Rwanda, and in Burundi. And I have seen great men in Eastern Africa really use this book to bring wonderful, wonderful behaviors of obedience, behaviors of commitment and resisting temptation and exercising authority and providing vision and communication and encouragement. These are things that John discusses in this book. I want to say from Three Strands International, the organization I head, this book has been one of the key tools when we go out to train and equip leaders. And we are about equipping, empowering leaders and sending them out to engage with others and to network with them. And so this is a great book that has really blessed me. John, first and foremost, is a mentor. His book is a great narrative of the leadership today, and I cannot commend it further. But I want to say thank you, John, for allowing us to use this material and for coming to our colleges and to our schools and allowing us to use this material in conferences and seminars. Next year, I'm having 5 seminars in 2015, and I am looking forward to using these books in this one here. So thank you so very much for being a blessing in Eastern Africa specifically. I'm talking about over 120 million people, and out of that, God has blessed us at least to talk to 600,000 and so, and that's not little compared to what leadership can do. So again, thank you so very much. My name is Onesmus Weru. I'm a married man. I've been in the ministry for the last 23 years, and out of the 23 years, 16 of them I've been dealing with the leadership and leadership training. And I'm blessed to talk to you from here in the city of Nairobi and to say that this is a wonderful book, A New Model for Leadership. It's a wonderful discourse, bringing 3 important things. Jesus' 5 strategic phrases, Jesus' leadership traits, and his behavior, which all of us need to embrace. And that's wonderful. Thank you again so very much. Talking to you here from Nairobi, it is Shalom.